if I believe they're looking up to me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me.
Woo! All right, what's up, guys? It's me, your boy, Jay Dizzle for Shizzle, back in the Hizzle. Hope you guys doing well. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. All right, guys, late evening. It is Saturday, May 10th, 2025. Man, here at the gym, no nonsense training. About to get this chest tricep workout in for you guys, man. Bring you along. There's nobody in here right now. A couple people, but you know, they're doing their own little things off in the corner somewhere. So gonna do a voiceover on this one, guys. You guys seem to like that one, so let's get started, baby. It's time to become undeniable. Let's go. All right, guys, man, getting started with this big brutal chest and tricep workout, man. This one was a good one. Here at No Nonsense, I love training here just because it's, you know, it's a hardcore gym, kind of more built for bodybuilders. It's owned by a bodybuilder. He actually competed at the Pittsburgh Pro, at the where did they just do the Detroit Pro. He's going to the Masters Olympia in Japan here in June, and so you know he's doing his thing, man. He follows Samson and Hostile, and he's been upgrading the gym the last couple of months, man, getting some new equipment in. So try to bring you guys along, you know, for some of the new things that he has in store for us and all of that good stuff. So starting off, guys, with push-ups, 5 sets there. And you just do as many as you can, but try to get 20, even if you have to drop to your knees. Do as many as you can, just getting that chest nice and warm for the assault that's about to happen, all right? So we started off after the warm-up with push-ups. We started off with dumbbell flat bench press. Started off with a lightweight, and then move up to a medium weight, and then up to a heavy weight. And you do the heavy weight for about 3 sets there. So 5 sets total. I started out with 50s today, and then went to the 65s right here, and then I went up to the 75s. And let me tell you guys, as you're cutting down, these weights start feeling like death. All right, them 75s felt like I was trying to lift Thor's hammer. Okay, it was heavy AF. I think I only got 4 or 5 reps, but that's what I wanted. You know, because I'm still trying to keep it as heavy as possible, while maintaining a good form, and also still trying to build as much muscle as I possibly can in the next, 20 plus weeks. And I know that's kind of hard as you're cutting, because you're just going to cut muscle as well. That's just going to happen, guys. No matter how much protein you're consuming, you're going to start cutting muscle. And my chest is my weakest area, so I'm trying to hit as heavy as I can on these exercises. Yeah, so as you can see right there, the 75s, that was heavy. That was heavy AF. But we did that for 5 sets, and then we went on to the assisted dip machine. Now this one is assisted dip and pull-up machine. I'm just not strong on dips, guys, with body weight, so I just use the dip machine. This one, you can add weight to it, and so just go slow on that downward phase there, and then explode up. Again, 5 sets here, guys, 10 reps. And then on my last set, I even held it for about 20 seconds at the top and just let that chest, just let it cook, baby. So yeah, this felt really, really good. And you don't have to go fast on this, So I like to do this for the chest. There's also a tricep version, but I like to do it for the chest specifically. And but next up, guys, man, this chest fly machine is the absolute bomb. This is one of the newer machines that he just got, and I absolutely love this thing. I've been using this the last 3 or 4 workouts, and it's just the bomb. This is an incline fly machine on the hammer string. Guys, I only had 15 pounds on each side, and it was brutal. Usually when I'm doing dumbbells, I use about 15 or 20 pounds because I start doing more of a pressing movement rather than a fly. This thing forces you to do a fly rather than a pressing movement, you know. And I'll show you a different angle here as well. So as you're, you can see, I only had 15 pounds on each side there. Guys, I seen some guys, they had the 45s. One guy had the 25s on, but man, this is brutal. And it's just different than a regular pec deck. And the pec deck machine that we have, it just doesn't, it feels like it's more tension on one side than the other. So that's why I've been using this one the last couple of weeks, man. This one is just, this thing is the bomb. It just, everything just stretches nicely. I get a deeper stretch with this and all of that good stuff. Now, if your gym doesn't have this, you can use the traditional pec deck, or you can also do this with dumbbells. And like I said, you might have to go a little bit lighter, but you want to make sure that you're doing a fly and not a press. All right. So moving on to the hammer strength incline press. I like doing this one from time to time just because I don't have to worry about unracking the weight, especially on the days when I'm feeling a little bit weaker. You just, sit in it and just, start pressing. Especially I work out alone, so I don't have a spotter. And if I'm trying to go heavy, that's a little dangerous, guys. All right. So I like this one. 5 sets here again, progressive set. So started out with a lightweight, then you build up to a heavyweight. I had 70 pounds on each side here. This was my heaviest set, and it was freaking heavy, guys. And, I know that's light for some of y'all. Okay. But all of us can't be Samson Dada. All right. All of us can't be Nick Walker out here. Okay. Some of us are out here doing it naturally, baby. So it is what it is, man. But this is heavy for me. And again, we progressed up, and then we did the heavy set for about 3 more sets. All right. Moving on to triceps, guys. One of my favorite exercises, dumbbell overhead extension. A lot of people will tell you to keep your elbows, closer to your head, and get the stretch better that way. But my elbows just won't allow me to do that. So I just let them just go naturally. So they're flared out a little bit. I had the 70 pounders here on this exercise, and it was brutal, guys. 5 sets of that, 8 to 10 reps, and I was good. Now, this is what I absolutely love right here, guys. This is brutal. This was the finisher right here, guys. I only did 2 exercises for triceps, but this was brutal. This is C.T. Fletcher's Gauntlet, okay? You pick 4 weights, and you do your best to get 20 reps with each weight, okay? Now, I had the 5s, or I had the 10s, the 15s, the 20s, and the 25s. I started out with the 25s, and you do 20 reps. You do your best to get 20 reps, guys, okay? Even if you have to stop, middle of the set and everything like that. Just do your best to get to 20 reps. And I think I only got 14 or 15 with these 20s. It starts burning. It starts burning. You think, man, okay, I'm going down to the lighter weight, and, it's going to get easier. No, it actually gets harder because your triceps are in that constant, contraction motion, man. And so it's hard. See, I already had to stop. You see, I already had to stop. And it's brutal, guys. I'm telling you, try this. And I did 2 sets of this, and my triceps are still on fire. My triceps get really tight anyway. So I probably got to do a little bit better stretching on that in the future. But yeah, your triceps are going to be on fire after this, and that's all you need, guys. I would usually do a pressing movement and then an extension movement, but I did 2 extension movements today, and but it felt really, really good. And then after that, we finished off with oblique crunches. My chest and my abs are my weakest areas, so of course I'm trying to build those up, guys, as best I can in the next 20 plus weeks, and chisel them out and everything like that, because I want to bring an even better package than I did last year for the 3 shows that I did. And so yeah, guys, as you can see, man, look at this. Look at this right here. Like, I had to stop a couple times. Even those were the 15s. Yeah, you see the stink face. And yeah, so finishing off with these 10s, this was hard. You think, man, this is lightweight. This is real lightweight. But guys, again, you're doing this movement over and over and over. So it's rough. That's 80 reps, guys. 80 reps total. Okay. And, you know, you can see I stopped right there. Look at that. Had to stop. Got the stink face going. And so, yeah, man, it's rough. So give that a try. All I did was 2 sets, and that's all you really need. All right. So, yeah, so that was it on that. And then, like I said, finished off with the oblique crunches. Chest and abs are my weakest areas, guys. So I'm definitely trying to make sure I prioritize those with this prep and build those up. And, you know, I have loose skin, and that's just what it is, guys. Really not going to get rid of that. But the diet is really going to bring out those areas as I continue to cut down and be in this caloric deficit. All right. So that's all I got for you guys, man. Please like, comment, subscribe. Make sure if you give it a try, you put it in the comments. I'll see you on the next one. I love you. There's nothing you can do about that. It's your boy, Jay Dizzle. I will see you guys on the next one. 23 weeks out, baby. Let's go. It's time to become undeniable, baby.